Assalamu alaikum everyone, myself Huzefa Khan and today I'm going to take you guys on a very terrifying journey into the world of antimicrobial resistance, a silent global crisis. But before facing the nightmare, let us discover what is an AMR or antimicrobial resistance. AMR is a growing threat where bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites no longer respond to medicines. This makes common infections harder to treat, leading to increased illnesses, severe diseases, and even death. The reality of AMR is far more terrifying than you think. It's just not the medicines losing its power, it's the life itself being at risk. Infections we once cured very easily are now becoming life-threatening. And you know the worst part is bacteria are evolving much faster than ever, turning the most portable drugs into mere memories, creating life-threatening existential crisis to humanity. The major pitfall is that AMR is breaking our last resort medicines, creating life-saving drugs into time-ticking bombs, and bacteria are evolving much faster than we can fight back. Now you might be thinking that how did we even get here and these tiny bacteria are evolving so fast. I know you guys are being very concerned that what's the fuss is all about. Well, here's the twist. It's not just the bacteria doing their thing, it's mostly us humans, our actions and our misuse of antibiotics that are fueling this silent war. Like how silly of us using antibiotics against viral infection which fuels the resistance in bacteria, or the widespread use of antibiotics in the hospital settings which accelerates the environment and creates the multiple drug resistant strains of bacteria, and some kind of jingoistic agricultural practices which have gone wild. Livestock are turned into incubators for the deadly superbugs which invades humans eventually. The misuse and overuse of antibiotics are the primary drivers accelerating the natural process of bacterial resistance. For a certain time period, imagine that you are sick and no medicine is worth curing that disease. Yeah, you guessed it right. Simple infections that were once easily curable are now becoming untreatable, like pneumonia that won't heal. Imagine, once easily curable pneumonia is now becoming resistant to multiple lines of antibiotics. Simple urinary tract infections caused by E. coli and Klebsiella are now becoming resistant to standard therapy. Situations have become very alarming with the development of multi-drug resistant and extensive drug resistant tuberculosis strains, which have grown the health concerns among the public, pushing the modern medicines back decades. When antibiotics fails, infections spread faster than fear. Communities fall sick, ecosystems break, and even the strongest species stand alone. This surely is the far-reaching consequences of antimicrobial resistance turning survival into a solitary fight. AMR doesn't seem urgent, right? But until you read the number. According to World Health Organization report of 2019, AMR claims 1.27 million deaths annually. And a cumulative economic disaster, absolutely, you sounded right. If AMR is left unchecked, it could lead to a global loss of $100 trillion by 2050. Resistant infections don't believe in quick recovery. They turn short treatments into long hospital stays, raising costs, complications, and complexities along the way. Antimicrobial resistance is not a medical crisis alone, it extends beyond health, crippling economies and disrupting societal stability. Antibiotics are like superheroes, very powerful, but only if they are used wisely. Antibiotics are life-saving pills, but only if you actually mean to save your life. Only take them with a proper prescription by a health professional, no DIY cures. Follow up the instructions and complete the full treatment course. Do not just quit in between because you feel better. And holistically speaking, never ever share your medicines with others because what works for you might not work for someone else. Are you guys ready to fight the superbugs? Here is the battle plan. Simple actions you can take which provides you shield against the antimicrobial resistance. Wash your hands regularly and prepare your food hygienically because hygiene is not optional. Get vaccinated on time because prevention is better than cure. Ignore fake medical propaganda, trust science, not the rumors. Listen to healthcare professionals because they know best. Speak up wisely and only take antibiotics when truly needed. Follow up these simple instructions and you will keep AMR at bay. And you know what? Superbugs don't stand a chance against smart humans. The enemy isn't invisible anymore, it's evolving. So let us get hand in hand to fight against AMR. For that purpose, it requires a unified global response from the individuals to governments. Everyone has a role to play in safeguarding the effectiveness of our medicines. It begins with the individuals using medicines wisely, grows through the community spreading awareness and the accountability, advocate for the better practices in the local healthcare centers. At last, it demands the global cooperation beyond the borders because resistance anywhere is the threat everywhere. Support the initiatives conducting research on AMR and its surveillance. The choice we make today will decide whether the medicine survives tomorrow. The resistance is not a joke anymore, it is real, so action is required very urgently. Every action, no matter how small it is, contributes to preservation of the antibiotics for the future generations. So start taking actions now. Thank you so much.